Welcome back. Patrick Davey joining us from WorkSafe BC on this Thursday afternoon. Welcome back to the show, Patrick.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah, summertime means more construction on our roadways. We certainly see it around our area, on our highways, double laning going on, lots of fixing of the roads. And with that comes a certain danger for the people who are out there working on the roads. So, WorkSafe BC launching a campaign called the Cone Zone campaign, and it's launched towards, or in an effort towards helping those workers stay safe.
Absolutely. This time of year, from May to September, we see an increased amount of roadside work, whether it be in the Lower Mainland or up here. But this campaign is really aimed at reducing the number of fatals and serious accidents to roadside workers. So these are not people in vehicles, but they're working on or beside the road. It's meant to create more awareness to the drivers and promote safe practices by those drivers, such as slowing down in the cone zones, paying attention to instructions from flagged people or actually signs, and really leave your phone alone.
Absolutely, all of those things combined. I find that even for myself, I find myself thinking, oh, there's construction up ahead. You get a little irritated, you want to sort of get past it. But you have to be mindful that that person working on the road has a family they want to go home to at night. And you got to be careful and not go into that area that's been cordoned off or even hit the cones. That's not a good idea either. And
you know what, like we're saying, there's thousands of people working on roadside, and the statistics aren't good. In fact, from 2007 to 2016, there were 15 fatal accidents and an additional 229 workers that were hit by motor vehicles. Again, these are not motor vehicle accidents. These are being struck by. When you look at last year alone, there was one fatality and over 21 people that had claims from being hit on the side of the road.
So WorkSafe BC has put together a video sort of demonstrating the issues at hand. We'll take a look at that. So this video put together just sort of to remind people, like, that's an exact example of what people will do. They think they're skirting around the cone, they end up hitting it. Not a good idea, a little too close.
You know, you should be thinking that every cone represents a person. That way it's going to give you a little bit more respect for the people that work beside and behind the cones. When we look at the number of incidents and accidents, again, most people think it's just construction workers. We also have municipal utility workers, tow truck drivers. How about emergency responders? In the last 10 years, there was 11 people, emergency responders hit. Is
that right? So like fire and rescue people, RCMP, police, ambulance, paramedics.
Disturbing. And,
all of those people.
But the other thing too is, you're right, most of them are in the construction industry. They receive injuries. In fact, over 2/3 of them. So of that 2/3, over 2/3 are in the construction trades. Of that 2/3, 77% were flag people.
Oh, so flag people are often a concern.
Absolutely. They're the people at the front line.
And I find, again, people will sort of try to rush through a construction zone. It says slow. They start speeding up because they want to get through, and that's probably a bad idea as well.
You know, when it says 60, when it says 50, 30, there's people at risk. Slow down, pay attention.
Yeah. Is there any training available for workers or supervisors?
Actually, there's quite a bit. There's two different places you can go. There's the Municipal Safety Association. They have a couple of courses. I think they have one on traffic control planning, another one on traffic control persons. There's also the BC Construction Safety Association. So these have courses available for a lot of people. There's also a lot of information online too. If you go to the conezonebc.com website, you're going to find FAQs, frequently asked questions. You're going to have links to videos, checklists, all kinds of things that can help you bring awareness to your crew and just help people understand that they need to pay attention when they're in the cone zone.
And also in construction zones, traffic fines double. That's something to think about as well.
One of the things too is from WorkSafe point of view is we support healthy and safe workplaces. We do this by consulting with employers and workers, limited education, but really enforcing health and safety regulations. And one of the main ones being traffic control. So this is where we find sometimes these are a little lax. Maybe the traffic control plan isn't the way it should be for the workers on site. So we want to make sure that the employers are following their responsibilities, That's to keep a WorkSafe safe for all our workers, especially roadside workers. Workers' responsibilities are to know the hazards at the workplace, really wear the personal protective equipment required, especially the high-vis apparel, and really follow their employer's safe work procedures and practices. It could save your life.
Is this a campaign that runs seasonally with the summer and the spring, or is this just this year? How does that work?
No, this is the 7th annual campaign, and this runs from May to September. Generally speaking, when a lot more people are on the road, and we see a lot more road construction activity.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Patrick, you would like to add about this campaign?
It's worthwhile, as you can tell. It impacts a lot of people, not just the construction people, but I was surprised when I looked at those emergency responders, 11 hit in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
We need to pay attention.
Absolutely. Patrick, good message there. Thank you very much for being here today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Very welcome. If you'd like more information on this campaign, WorksafeBC.com. They've got all kinds of video and information there. You can certainly check it out. We are back after a quick break. Stay with us.